Okay, it's recording and all that stuff. So, a student brood wicked with deceiving. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I should even do my intro, because I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I've done like so many recordings of myself doing my homework, and I never post them up. So I'm just like, why bother doing an intro for this one if chances are I'm not even gonna upload it. But I just been like really distracted this whole term for the school that I'm going to, and yeah, we're like in the final 3 weeks, which is pretty scary. Even though I'm taking 2 classes, this class that I'm taking right now, it's not hard. It's this thing where you got to do like storyboards. This class I'm not worried about. It's pretty easy. You just gotta draw. You don't have to be the best artist. You know, you just gotta follow instructions and you know, do your kind of thing. I'm just kind of making a mess right now. They're supposed to be tonal studies, you know. They look good with the line work, but when you take it off, it looks like, what the fuck? So, I shouldn't spend too much time on this, actually. That would be bad. So I'm just, like, color picking. I'm just, like, doing all this. What the fuck is going on outside? I think those are fire. Okay. I hear, like, voices outside. The fireworks are normal, even though it's nowhere near July at this point, but, you know, usually it's, like, people will wait until, like, oh shit, what did I do? People will wait until, like, the second or last week of June until they start setting them up. It's like, what is it, like June 12th? Yeah. Not only that, but, like, there was, like, this peaceful protest that came by my place. Yeah, I was just working on some stuff, and then I heard, like, voices. I'm like, what the hell? And I heard car horns, like, beeping. And, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, and I looked outside, and I saw, like, this peaceful protest, and I immediately, like, locked my doors. Because at the time, when they were going through, I didn't know if it was a peaceful protest. I was just like, oh my god, they might want to break a window or something, so... Luckily, they didn't. They didn't do that, so I'm thankful. But yeah, I don't know if I think some of my friends have actually gone to some protests, but I wouldn't go because I have homework to do that I've been slacking off on so much. I have to do so much more after this, though. Actually, I have to draw so much, so I shouldn't spend so much time on this, though. I shouldn't make it look perfect. Who's messaging me? I just sat and listened to it. Okay. So I shouldn't, okay. That was a friend of mine who's telling me about a class. I shouldn't, wow, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't spend too much time on this because I need to get to other stuff that requires a lot of drawing. But like I said, it's a good thing that this is a class where you don't have to draw well, you just have to make it look presentable. I think what I have is pretty good. It's, I don't know if you guys have seen Dr. Sleep. It's a really cool film. I liked it. A lot of people that I know don't because they're like diehard Kubrick fans. I don't know how to say his last name. I liked it. It was unique. I looked at the reviewers. I looked at people who watched the film and talked about it, and a good majority said they liked it, and others said they didn't because it didn't follow the book or something. But I never read the book, so I enjoyed it as a movie for what it was. It told a story, and I liked the way it was told. Usually, I like those kind of movies when I don't read the book. Okay, those voices are getting closer. I don't read the book, and I watch the movie, and I'm like, this is actually a good movie. And then people are like, it was nothing like the book and stuff. Bleh. And I've been that person, actually, where I would read the book or graphic novel, and I would watch the movie or the show, and I would say it was okay, but it was nowhere near comparison to what the book had. They missed out. They took out so many things. A good example to that is this one show that it was on Netflix a few months back. It's still on Netflix, but it was first released. Um, this was like during my last term. It was Lock and Key. I read that whole series online somewhere. I won't say where. I don't want to get taken down. I read it somewhere, um, and it was great. The book was awesome. It was written by Joe King, Stephen King's son, and this other guy that I don't know his name, and I'm sorry that I don't, but oh well. Yeah, that book, that graphic series was incredible. Like, I should have been working on my homework and stuff, my portfolio, but instead I was in the library just reading that nonstop, and it was wow. I loved it. It was awesome. And then I started reading that because I saw the trailer for Lock and Key. I was like, oh my god, they're making it in. People have been telling me to read this. I should read it myself, and I did, and I was like, wow, the artwork is like really good. It's one of those things that like the people look not very flattering as people. And that's kind of like I'm kind of like bashing on the artist. Like they don't look like those like pristine, gorgeous, like those. I don't know how to say it without ripping on the artist though. Like they're not very flattering. They don't look like those like those how do I say it? Those He-Man style drawn cute nuclear family kids or something like that. But it works though. Actually, I grew to love it. Like this looks ugly. What the fuck? But I grew to like it a lot as I kept reading the story, and as I kept reading the series, I was just like, okay, this art style really fits the tone of the story, and it was like, wow, that's so cool, and it fit, and yeah, when I finished the series, and I was like, oh my god, it ended perfectly. I love the way it ended. It was so great, and when that happened, I was just like, I don't want them to make a sequel to this, and I think they are, unfortunately. The same writer, I think, and same artist, which sometimes it's good, but sometimes with the sequels, they just fuck it up. They fuck up the whole story. Like in the first of anything, the first book, it ends perfectly. The main character that you've been rooting for, like they get what they want, they get a family, they get the girl, they get the job or something like that, and then you're like, wow, this ended great. And then the sequel comes out, and they just fuck that over because they have to have like a new plot, a new thing to drive the story forward, and they're just like, what can we possibly do? Let's fuck up the main character's life, and that's what I hate about that. And I don't want that to do that to Lock and Key, because like it ended perfectly. Like like I won't reveal how, but it left me satisfied. It's a brutal book throughout. As you read it, there's like several moments where I'm like, oh my god, I had to actually like stop. And when I went to class, I couldn't stop thinking of some moments. I'm like, oh my god, they actually did that. So when the Netflix show came out, it finally came out. I was like, oh man, let's see what this show's gonna be about. Looks really cool. And what made it even better was like the little boy from It, Georgie, he was in it. So that was actually really cool. I'm glad he's getting more roles. He was in it, and I liked his character the most. His was really cool. But the show overall was just, it was a little campy. It was like I don't know if you guys seen Riverdale. I've seen first 3 episodes of it, and it was campy, like cringy at some points, and that's kind of what it was. The acting was like that, the execution. Yeah, I just didn't like it. They left out so much from the comics. There's like one where like so pretty much like the whole thing about the series is like these kids find these keys, and these keys give these guys like really cool, awesome powers, and They skipped out on so much of that. There's one key where you put it on a crown and you wear that crown and you can control all the shadows in the house. They skipped out on that. I mean, no, they did have that in it, but there was like some really cool fight scenes that they just skipped out. I'm guessing for budgetary reasons or like, like they would need a really good amount of seriously skilled people to pull that off, and then maybe they couldn't afford them. But yeah, it was like, oh man, you guys missed out on some good fight scenes, and I was disappointed in that. But yeah, overall, it was just, it was a little meh. I wasn't happy with it. So that's what I think of that story, that show, Lock and Key. I mean, watch it yourself. Here's a cool thing. Oh, usually there's like it's just based on like it goes different ways. Like when you see a movie that was based on a book first, and vice versa, you read the book first and then you see the movie. Either way, you're kind of gonna get disappointed in some way or another. I don't know. That's happened with me when I saw the movie Cheaper by the Dozen. That really campy but feel good movie with Steve Martin. And they're just like, this is a book. And I'm like, really? Oh, cool. I remember I got it when I was in like, I want to say third grade or fourth grade. I do remember that because they would have these scholastic things that they would pass out to kids. And you could order books from them. This is before Amazon, I think, or like people were afraid of using eBay. And yeah, we were like, oh, let me buy that book. And I bought it, and it was like long and boring, and it was just like, what the hell is this? And I stopped reading it. It was a waste of money. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I wasted your money on this crap. This is kind of, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. The instructor doesn't want line tones in it because he just wants it tonal, just pure paint. And I do want to like do art this way at some point, but it's kind of hard. It takes. I know it's going to take a lot of practice. I've definitely gotten better with drawing over the years, to be honest. I did that really quick, but I could probably do so much better. But if I keep at it with, the painting and stuff, I could definitely do better. But right now, no. What was I saying? Scholastic, Cheaper by the Dozen. That book wasn't good. I regret buying it, and then I never finished it. It's kind of weird that I'm just rambling on, and you guys are thinking, why did he post a video of him doing his homework? Is he like, is this something new? Is it something like, what's going on? Is he desperate for views or stuff, or what? Well, I'm not desperate for views, but I'm just trying to post anything, any content at all that'll, anything at all. Just to help this channel grow, just so I can get a good amount of income, because this is suddenly, like YouTube is like, before it was like a fun little job. It still is. I still enjoy making videos and like seeing people like comment what they enjoy about the video, and that's always like a good highlight to my day. I still do that, but that's what it was purely what I got into YouTube for. But now, like, with me going to school and, the whole tuition kicking into place, I kind of use this now as a crutch. Yeah. I'm not saying just it's just like I'm using you guys for money. It's just no. I'm starting to like save up, like all the stuff that I get, like the payment that I get from YouTube. I'm starting to save it up. I would used to like be like, I got money, this month. I'm gonna spend it on a new game to my enjoyment, or just blow it off on like a lot of shit that I don't need. Now I'm like careful with it. I'm like, oh, I got my check. I'm gonna save this up for food or for school actually, because I'm definitely gonna take out a loan when I get into the program, and just my goal is to like hopefully save up during the 2 years that I'll be in this program, and hopefully by the end of it I'll be able to pay it off without any trouble, because those loans can be very vicious. The people can like they don't care about helping you. They just want your money. Well, they're giving you money, but they're not on your side usually. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Is just like I should just post anything I want. Like, well, I mean, I should just like be careful. I should be consistent. I should post a good amount of things that people will want to watch. In a way, like this is gonna sound fucked up. In a way, maybe this whole like quarantine, it doesn't work out for some people. Some people need to work. They need to get out there and work. For the other people like me, it kind of works out because I'm not out there spending. I don't spend as much as I did before I was in school. I would have to I spent so much on gas. Oh my god, just to get to school. That alone. So I had to start cutting everything. Like one term, there's this nice breakfast place near our school. They sell these really good breakfast sandwiches. One term for 10 weeks, I would always go there every single day, 5 days a week, because they weren't open on weekends. I would go there every day and just buy a sandwich. And if I was a little spendy, I would get a drink as well. They had these fancy Guarnica sodas, which is really good. And that would be the sandwich alone would be $5 or $6 every day. So 5 times 5, 25. Multiply that by 4. Wow, $100 a month. Jesus. So a month is 200, 225, 250. About 250 for 10 weeks. Which I don't do that anymore. I actually started before this whole chaos happened. I started going to Rouse, and I was very selective with my food. I would buy this one bread. It was David's or John's ultra fibrous bread or something like that. I would buy a loaf of that. I would buy peanut butter, smoked salmon, a small bag of almonds, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, where I got them was at Ralph's. They were $1, so I was like, oh god, yeah, hell yeah. They're not a lot, but they'll do. I bought that. Smoked salmon. There's a lot of... There was one smoked salmon that I bought that was $10, and it tasted so good. And I was like, I could eat this for every day, but I can't because it's that's $10 for salmon. Fuck that. So one day, I went to the market and I was looking at the other brands of salmon, and there was one that was only $4, and I bought that. I was like, all right, let me just buy this, and I'll have to substitute for the $10 good salmon. And I ate it, and it tasted exactly the same thing. So I was like, oh wow, okay. So yeah, okay, maybe I should not rely on the line work. I imagine that comment. I love the comments. They're so cool. I thank you guys for that. Yeah, I'm relying too much on the line work, so I'm just flowing when I should just be following my eye. I have my laptop on with the image from the scenes. That's what I'm using as reference. Again, I'm sorry if this is weird, that this is just a random video that you guys are watching. You're probably if you guys have managed to make it this far watching it and listening to me, then thank you. I congratulate you for listening to me ramble about what's going on in my life. And everything's going pretty well. Not too bad. I'm just... And just a good reason, I think I said this before. I said this before. Is that I'm recording myself right now because I get distracted really easily. That's one of the downsides of taking online classes and working from home, is that you get distracted really easily. Like me, I post video game walkthroughs or videos, and I'll be doing my work, this, and I'll be like, oh, my PlayStation's right there. It's within arm's reach. And I was just I'm just going to play for 30 minutes, and 30 minutes turns into half the day, and that's a big no-no. So I thought I should record myself, because I don't want you guys to see me let's go on Google or let's go online and look at some weird, funny videos and stuff, and like, yeah, I guess I just want you guys to see me work. I'm texting someone right now. Hold on. Good. Ugh. It's the stick. Who are you, honeydew? I really, that's another video series that I need to finish. Well, re-upload to Salmon Max because I know that some of the other videos that the volume was too high and it's not good. Okay. This is not turning out good. Oh, this is actually turning out better than this monstrosity. Ugh. I was like experimenting with brushes and I didn't know what I was doing, so that's why it looks all ugh, like that. But I gotta, oh god, I gotta get into the flow of these. What is this? Oh, this is a darker one. Yeah, I don't really like paint. I like to do like line art, so I'm pretty sure like some of you who are out there watching, you're probably just like, no, dumbass, that's not how you do it. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of rushing right now. I shouldn't be spending so much time on this alone, but it just can't help it. I really want to make it look good. I want to make these edges for this harder. Yeah, hard, readable. They look too blurry and smudgy. I want to give them like a hard edge. Which is why I should use this. No, I should use this. Yeah, I should use that for the... Why didn't I do that? Because this goes like that. It's a solid color. Whereas this is like... You have to draw over it a few times to give it that darker shade. So I should... To give it that harder edge, I should do this, actually. Yeah, that actually works out well. That works out really well. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Look at that. Oh, shit. There's some other homework that I've been doing. The ones that I don't post up is like my 3D work. And we had to do a car. And I've been slacking off on that class as well. Even though it looks so much fun. Like putting together a car, it's so cool. And this is like one of my teachers that I like really like. And I've been letting them down. It's horrible. I feel bad. Honestly. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot, which I should. That sucks. This is looking really good, actually. Holy crap. This is a smart idea to, you know, harden the edge, not give it a soft brush edge. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. I should have, like, I should stream these. I've really been thinking about getting Twitch and playing games. Games that I wouldn't play new games, like, let's say The Last of Us. That's coming out really soon. I have it right now, currently downloading. I can't play it yet. I mean, it hasn't been released yet. Today's, like, the 12th. But if you pre-order it digitally, you get to download it early. So that way, like, when the... And also, you get to play it a day early, you know, like, the day before, you get to play it at 9 p.m. So a few days before the release date, you get to download the game files. So when that time comes, like 9 p.m. Thursday, you can literally just go right in and just start playing. Instead of like, you got the game! Now wait for 4 fucking hours until it finishes downloading, and then you can play. And then it turns into the next day. I was like, I could have been playing right now. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. I'm really excited for that game. What was I saying? I was excited for the game. What was I saying before that? Twitch, yeah. Yeah, just like so you guys can like make questions. I'll answer them. That would seem fun. That would help me engage with you guys more. I would do games that I've already beaten. Maybe like Resident Evil, or games I've never posted, like Spyro. I haven't finished that, or SpongeBob. Actually, that could be a good idea. I should probably like learn how to start a Twitch by then. I won't have many followers now, but that could be a thing. Or maybe not, because at some point this lockdown quarantine is going to be lifted, and I will definitely not have time because I come home so exhausted. This is looking really good. So like right now, you guys could be asking me questions like, "Who are you, Napalm? What do you want?" Or "Why did you get into YouTube? What's your story?" I just realized that there's supposed to be fingers here. What's your story, Napalm? Well, did I tell people what I did for it? Did I ever do like an introductory video of why I started doing I did actually when I did that 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys when I opened that Spider-Man toy box, which was really fun. I did tell you guys that it was I started YouTube. It wasn't this one, a Napalm X717. It was actually the first Napalm account that I ever created was called Napalm 719, I believe. And that was made because there was this girl in high school that I had a crush on. She was really cute. And I found out that she made YouTube videos for fun with one of her friends. And so in order to give us something to talk about, something fun, I created my own channel called Napalm 719. And I'll tell you how I got the whole name Napalm 719 and Napalm X717, that final. There's actually a really funny story to that. Not hilarious, but you'll be thinking. I really wonder how many people, viewers, would think like, how did he get his name? You know, how did Super Mega get their names, or how did Oni get his name? I don't know. I'm always interested in that, but I wonder if my viewers ever wonder about that. So it's like, why does he have the number 717? Where was I? I'm going off topic. So she had a YouTube account, and I made one because I thought this will help me get closer to her, and so like I made my own stuff and I started making my own videos. They weren't video game videos; they were just me doing stupid stuff, just like a day in the life of Napalm, and I started doing weird shit, and I followed them and added them as a friend. There was a time in YouTube where you could add people as friends. I'm not joking. Look that up. Okay, the fingers right here, like, ugh, that's where it's gonna be. I don't care. So yeah, yeah, I added them as friends, and every now and then I would post a video, and I would just like wait and see if she I would wait to see if she would post a comment. Sometimes she would, and I would do the same to her videos, which is really funny. And then like at some point, like as the school year was coming to an end, we were seniors, or we became seniors. And that's the point where high school kids start to get really serious about their lives. They start to like spend that last year doing all the cool things, like I'm gonna go to parties, I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna smoke a lot of weed. I was never that kid. She was. I wasn't. And it just kind of died down for both of us, like we never went out. She actually dated this one guy in school for a while. Really cool guy, actually. It was never one of those things and just like, that guy's an asshole. Why are you dating him? He was actually really nice. But even by that time, my crush for her ended. I just fell out of crush from her. And so yeah, I abandoned Napalm 719, that channel. I was just like, all right, well, I'm never doing this again. And it was just there. And then I decided to get back into it for a bit, even though she wasn't doing any more videos, and I was just doing videos on my own. I was just thinking, I'm going to be a funny YouTuber that people are going to watch and share and do all this stuff. I don't know who I was influenced at the time that made me want to do YouTube videos. Okay, I should start doing this girl. But yeah, I kept continuing it. I went back into it and did more skits on my own. They were terrible. They're gone. If you try to find them, you will never find them. Yeah, they were gone, and yeah, and then the one I decided to like post a video of video gameplay. It was for the game Dead Rising, and I was just like, there was one YouTuber back then named Cloud8745. He was my favorite gaming YouTuber. I don't know if he's still active, actually. But after I saw his videos and I saw how funny he was, I wanted to do the same. So I think I posted one Dead Rising video on the Napalm 719 account, and I saw how really well that did compared to my other videos. The other videos that I got, like, you know, it was just me when I showed my face. They got like 10 views within 5 months, which is not good. But when I posted the Dead Rising video, it was Dead Rising How to Beat the Convicts, and that got a really good amount of views. It was like 100 within 3 days. I'm like, oh my god, holy shit! That's more. That's more views than I would ever get. It was like it was getting more views at that one girl that I had a crush on. And so that's when I decided, okay, I need to start a new channel dedicated to them, because I don't want I don't want people to like watch these video game channels and say, oh, these are cool video game channels on how to beat these bosses, but what the fuck are these other videos that this guy's showing his face? What the fuck? So I started another channel, and I was just like, what am I going to name this channel? And so this is where the origin of I should probably draw it. This is where the origin of Napalm X717, how I got that name. Okay, so this name I came up with, it was like a good mix of things that I liked. Let's say that. So Napalm, that is based on Guitar Hero. One of the characters in that game is called Johnny Napalm. He's the guy with the mohawk, the punk rocker, and I always chose him. He was my favorite character, so Johnny Napalm. So I got his last name, and I was like, boom, Napalm. And X was, I was in high school, so that didn't come out yet. Yeah, so X was based on Kingdom Hearts. It was inspired by that. You know, the organization 13. And that was my favorite game. Holy shit, I would not shut up about that fucking game back then. I was like obsessed with it. And there was even one time where I dressed up as one of the organization, you know, with the long coat and hood, but it wasn't very good. It was like what I did was like I bought at Halloween Party City. I bought Neo from the Matrix, his long coat. I had black jeans and black tennis shoes, and then there was this one prop where it was like an executioner's mask where it covered your face, and I put that together. I just hit myself. I put that together, and I was just like, look, I'm Organization 13. And it looked stupid, but back then I thought it was really badass. Everybody thought so too, but when I look back on it, it was like, no, that doesn't look good. So that's where the X comes from Kingdom Hearts, Napalm from Guitar Hero. And now for the funny part of where does 717 come? Why these three numbers? Well, that kind of has to connect with Napalm 719, because 719 was actually like part of the girl that I had crush on. That was part of her phone number. So you know how you have like blah blah blah, the area code, and then blah 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 dash blah 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 blah. 719 was this. 719. I'm not going to write any of this. She probably doesn't even have that number, but I just, to respect her. So yeah, it was like blah 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 719 blah 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 blah, and my crush was so big that I decided to put her freaking phone number. No, actually no. I think, and come to think about it, why would I put that if it was her phone number? She would know, be like, you put my phone. No, I don't think this was her phone number. I think this was her phone number actually. That part, because I know it's just like if she sees that that I put her part of her phone number in my username, she's gonna think I'm weird. So this wasn't it. This is her true phone number. Wow, I just realized that just now. Wow, quite the revelation. Yeah, so that's her real phone number. This is it. I literally all I did was just like add two numbers and be like, oh, I know how I will avert her suspicion. Just add two numbers, make it not 717, 719. I'm the clever one. And then when I made the new channel, I didn't even tell her about this channel. This was all my own. This is my little secret. I put her blah 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 number. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, that's where 717 comes from. So Guitar Hero, Kingdom Hearts, and my crush from middle school, drawing all the way to high school. Her phone number, part of her phone number. So that is the origin of Napalm 717. And now you know. Now you kiddies know where I got my name. Why? You know that origin. I didn't just pick those numbers for random. I'm glad I didn't pick anything like. I'm glad I didn't think of like oh, I'm just gonna put N2615 BBBG because that would have sucked. People, if I would have get the recognition that I have right now with this channel right now, people would not be able to remember. They're just like, I saw this cool Spider-Man video from this one channel. Really? Can you? Who? From 2-1 BB2. What the fuck? I'm not gonna remember that. No, I'll watch it from someone else with a easier name to remember. And yeah, so I'm kind of glad that I have a name that stuck. I kind of wish that I didn't have the numbers, but what can you do? No, I'll just stick with it. And yeah, that's. I did not think I would get this far in life. I did not think that I would stick to doing YouTube. I did take a break from YouTube for 3 years. That's when I was in college, and I just realized this is kind of turning into a draw my life. I didn't realize that, but I hope you guys are like getting to know a bit about me. I guess since you guys don't really see me, I just post videos and then I just started talking, just so because like YouTube demonetized me one time for repeated content. That's when I was posting like a shit ton of Spider-Man videos over and over again, like the same mission but with a different suit. And I was making bank off of that. Like each month I was earning like $1,000. And I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then one day I got demonetized. They were like, you can't do this. You cannot post the same shit over and over and over again. You have to add like a bit of commentary, something original that you put in it. So I'm like, oh, fine, alright. And then I found out later there's other posts I looked on. It's just like, do you really need commentary to monetize your videos? Some said you have to, and then there was like one that YouTube themselves says you do not. Just don't put repeated content, or it's just like if you don't put commentary in your stuff, I mean that's fine, but it's just easier for the companies or someone to put a claim on your video. So they'll get the money, not you. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but that's why I started like talking in some of my videos, and yeah, just to give it something different. Because those times where like I was putting videos where I didn't talk over it, I'm just like, well, no one's gonna watch these since they have so many other like great YouTubers like MK Ice and Fire, Zenar Aesthetics, those great channels that are really good. So I need to do something different. So I thought I should talk. And yeah, that's kind of looking good. Kind of. I don't like what I did with their hands. What did I do? It'll work. It'll work. He's not gonna get all preachy on me. This isn't what he really. This is like an assignment that was supposed to be due last week. Actually, naughty Napalm. So I'm just what am I doing? I'm just finishing up. I told him just like, hey, so I'm sorry, but I didn't complete the tonal studies, and he said that's fine. Just get it to me soon. Just get it to me on time. You just focus on your final, which is we have to make our own commercial. We have to do like slides. It has to look good. I fucked up. I didn't make it look good. That's what I have to do later. What time is it? It's 9:24. Oh God, I gotta work. I gotta paint faster. Like I said, don't worry about making this look too good. But this is good because I'm glad I started recording these, even though I don't know if I'll be uploading this. But I'm definitely sticking focus. Right now, if I wasn't recording, I would probably flip to like Google and look at a video, which I can do. I can like hear like a gameplay like walkthrough, like Super Mega, Ryan McGee and Matt Watson playing games, and those are really fun. But sometimes I'll stop and I'll go to that the internet and look at what they're playing, and all that time was wasted watching them play instead of doing my work. So I was like, oh shit. I haven't done that at all for like the past few minutes that I've been talking, so good for me. I've been keeping on focus. I've been staying focused. If you guys are still watching, wow. Why are you still watching? I'm just talking. This isn't a video. Spider-Man's not gonna come out and just start kicking shit. He's not gonna come out and start painting this. Why are you really watching? I don't know. Well, no. I thank you for watching. This is actually cool. Because I will hopefully make a few bucks off of this so I can pay for my college. You know, I know this won't get much, but yeah, something will do. It's something. Anything. Okay, I'm really thirsty, by the way. It's so freaking hot. I was thinking of putting music on, but I'll probably do that afterwards. Or I could just play some music on my laptop, but I have shitty Wi-Fi. So it might just like cut in and cut out, or just like static away. I'm like, this pad. That looks okay. You can't see her sleeves, so that's not good. That is not good at all. Oh well, this part is actually supposed to be a little. That's too dark. Little. Oh, nope. We'll just This is actually supposed to be water, but I think we have like a water brush. Watery. Look at that. Isn't there like an option where like the amount of water you have or something like that? I know it's like watercolor brush, watery, amount of paint, color stretch, brush density. I don't know. I just want to try to make it watery. There was one where like it looked like it dripped. Let's see. No, this is just making it look bad. That's coming together. Actually, I gotta fluffing that up. I gotta do work on that really good. Next time, don't choose a scene where there's fucking plants in the background. Because that's hard. That's actually really hard. I didn't realize how hard that would be. Okay, let's do her stupid hat. Rose the Hat. I liked her in that movie. People didn't like her, though. No, actually, they did. It was just those diehard Stephen King fans that didn't like the book. It was nothing like the book. It didn't focus too much on The Shining. Or there were diehard Shining fans based on the movie. It didn't follow the Shining. It hardly mentioned it. Where's Jack Nicholson? It's just like this story is about Danny trying to come to sense with his powers. Like, how is he like everything that happened after the Overlook? And I liked it. I think I liked that a lot. I'm glad that they didn't like bring out too much of The Shining or make too much references. They just like brought in references when it was appropriate. They didn't do it too much, and they did it well. Especially like the final fight. Oh, that was good. Definitely watch it. I liked it. Just don't go in expecting like a Stephen King a movie that was like exactly like The Shining, because just like even Stephen King didn't like his movie adaptation of The Shining. Just go into it thinking of it as a movie of its own, and you'll really appreciate it. I really liked it. I would definitely watch it again if I had access to it. If it was free on Netflix, I would put that shit in and draw while I'm watching it. That would really inspire me. Okay, so This is starting to, this is looking okay. Wait, did I? I painted, this is a bad layer actually. Ooh, I painted over here when I should have painted on, ooh, motherfucker. Erase the background. Yeah, idiot. Idiot! Well, the good thing is this is on the, so, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not the best artist, guys. You're probably just like, he made a mistake. He can't draw. He's doing everything wrong. I have an easier way to draw that he's not doing. I'm like, good for you. I'm just doing this at a rush. And I'll probably learn later. I'll ask the instructor how to draw easily. But for now, I gotta get this done. Hopefully I can get it done by 11. Oh, I'm not gonna sleep today. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to sleep today. Okay. Face, background. Let's kind of get rid of that. We gotta do the eyes now. Rose the Hat's eyes. And her lips and her shit. Oh, I hate doing tonal studies when it has to, when you don't have line work of what you're doing. Oh my god, The Last of Us Part 2 has 22 minutes left to download. I'm so excited, but I'm so stressed out because I really want to try. The game comes out week 9 of my 10-week term, so I really have to do a lot of work before then. That means I got to do my homework, make my final models for my other class, and I got to put up YouTube videos, you know, for you guys to watch. Right now, I'm like, my go-tos are Destroy Humans and Resident Evil. Not many people are watching Destroy Humans, which is fine, I'm doing that for myself, just to redeem my past sins of putting textual comment. There's a motorcycle outside. Good gravy. That's just me appeasing for the sins that I did when I was in high school. That was like one of the first videos that I did. Destroy Humans 2. And it got a lot of views, but also some people hated it because it had the text commentary, so I'm sorry. Okay. Her lips are not black, by the way. I put them black in this one, which should be bad. Can I change that? I could probably, yeah, and that'll actually look better. Okay. Let's give her lips. This is actually better, actually, if I do it this way. Wait, that reminds me. I gotta send someone a quick message. Okay. Oh, let me just. Sorry, I'm just texting someone about the classes that I'm going to take. Maybe that I'll take this term, next term. Sorry for asking all these questions. I'll just put it at that. And if she doesn't answer, that's fine. She's probably busy. This looks cool. Maybe make the brush a little smaller. Is that in... No, her... Well, I don't think the smell should be that big, actually. Actually, it should be. But it looks better this way. No. That'll work, I think. Yeah, that I'd like this better. That one was like a freaking Joker smile. This works. Yeah, the color. Yeah, maybe give it a little lightness in it. And now, here's something I think you'll really enjoy. I'm so... Okay, so we have her eyes. Let me just put... Okay, those are where her things are. Okay. Yeah. No, that's actually okay. I still can't do faces. I'm gonna let you know that. I can do bodies actually. I can do like gesture poses. That's a good ability that I learned. Ability like this is a video game. Napalm learned gesture drawing. Ka-ching! And it's just like overhead. I would if that happened in real life. If like that kind of thing, like let's say, like I like learning to draw. Okay, let's go with that. You know, if something happened where just like you go to school, you're learning how to draw the gestures and like, and then it says just like your proficiency in this skill has grown by 10 points, and then you see a chart, out of nowhere, just like your drawing skill is from 20 out of 70. You reach 70, you'll master it. I would definitely be like motivated to like learn stuff a lot more if that happened. Like Persona or Kingdom Hearts. You learned this! Yes! What is it? Oh, okay, I'm not going to use that. I'll just unequip it and save my AP or my experience points for other things that I will need. And then you never use them until the end of the game. That's hitting it too close to home, because that's kind of what life is like. This looks bad! Oh my god! This eye! Oh, I don't care. He's not... This is storyboarding, not fine art. He just wants to see a story being told. No, I don't like this. I don't. The eyes are all. Maybe I should just color in the fucking eyes. That might help. That might help. That might help. Will it? I don't know if it would. It didn't. I don't think so. Whatever. Alright. We'll just put some dots. Do that. Do that. You don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks at all. Well, I'm just gonna have you like, well, you know what? Here, take it. It's the best that I can do. You got a problem with that? Well, just please pass me. No. I think I'm definitely gonna pass this class. I'm not gonna get an F. I probably won't get an A, but I'll probably get like a B. I cannot get a C. I will be shocked if I got a C. I've actually been doing good work. Whenever he goes over my stuff, it's just like, okay, this is good, but if you want to improve it a little bit, just do this, just do that, and you're good. Boom, awesome, Josh. And I'm like, yes, I do good. I shouldn't get a C. I should at least get a B or a B plus. A would be miraculous. I would really have to do good, but this this looks like caca. I don't like doing the tonal studies. I'm not good at it. I definitely do want to learn this, like I said. But now it's not a good time. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, we'll come back. I'll come back to it later and refine it on my own time. Let's get to the little girl. Switch picture. The little girl looks over and be like, "Oh my god!" Let's go to the background. Over here, it's this. I should probably just do this for like all of these just to save some time. Or maybe I should, I don't know. Let me just, okay, so the water is similar to the sky. The sky's a little grayish though in this scene. If you guys are actually curious of like what scene I'm doing, I'll drop a link in the description, or you guys just look it up yourself. Just go to Doctor Sleep opening scene, director's cut, and you'll see it. You'll look at the scenes and look back on this, try and be like, oh my god, Napalm did a horrible job. Loser. I tried. Okay, so, and then you got all this fucking tree. Well, you know what? The instructor's not gonna know that because there's also like some leaves right here, but they're like freaking like little specks of it. It's not like a full bush, so that's gonna be hard. Oh, and there's some flowers right here, but I'm not gonna include that. We'll just say that she wasn't holding flowers, or she had them stooped too low that it wasn't in the shot. Yeah, I'm trying to cut corners right now. I should have done this, like, I should have been gradually working on this while I was working on my 3D stuff. I would show you guys a picture of my 3D stuff, but I don't want to go through my files and have you guys see what I have. I have naughty stuff. No, I don't. I just for the sake of privacy. Okay. So there's this bush over here in the background that's very far. I should actually put that as motion blur. He taught me that, actually. That's what I can do. Oh, I'm so glad I put that on a separate layer. Okay, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Let me try that, actually. So get rid of the girl. Let's try that. And you can do this on this program. So, filter, blur. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh, wait. Turn that off, because you can still see the lines. You don't get the full effect. Blur, motion blur. Oh, that's so cool. So I could literally just start throwing flecks of shit on the background, and he wouldn't be he wouldn't even know it. So that's so cool. I know. Oh, I just cut corners for myself in one way. Okay. Okay. I wonder what happens if you like where I'm background, right? I'm gonna act really juvenile right now. What if we put the word? What if we put the word? Shit. Poopy. How do I dare leave that in? When I turn it in. Here, instructor, I have my storyboarding final. Why does it say shit poopy? I don't know. Yeah, you can still see it. I don't dare. We're not including that. But that's cool. I cut a corner. Thank God. So I don't have to focus so dearly on that, actually. I could just... Okay, let's see. Okay. Fuck! So, just do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't matter if it's getting on this line. You know, we have a separate layer for that. In fact, why don't I just not use a pen brush? Let's use a pen brush. Or actually, no, let's stick to the pencil brush. Because those edges are a little too hard. Yeah. Let me just, Okay, so I gotta give these a hard edge. Or I could do that, actually. Doesn't matter. Give that a hard edge. Okay, and then just start flakes or something like that. Let's see how that's gonna look. Okay. And then there's some areas that have like some good blotches of light and dark. I'm like really focused right now. I wouldn't have made this epiphany if I wasn't focusing. So I thank you guys for that. This is like a weird fever dream for me. I'm actually doing well. I'm talking to no one. I'm talking to myself. I still don't know if I'm going to post this on YouTube, though. For all I know, as soon as I hit not record, this will probably go into the cycle bin. Who knows? This is good therapy. It's to keep me focused so I don't, like, you know, go make myself a sandwich or, you know. Okay, so we have all this flakes of shit. Which probably, no, let's not put too much flakes of shit. So this is supposed to be far away. I could probably even add the leaves, but I don't want to. That's a little too much. No, I think I will. We'll see. You know, if I actually get good enough with the 3D modeling, if I actually fucking focus, I could do that, put that as part of my YouTube channel and, you know, make some extra views and some extra revenue off of that. That would really help me out. School would help me out in education and in YouTube. And sure enough, I'll be able to pay all those loans. Okay, so that's good. I hope you are wearing a helmet, sir. We wouldn't want you to crash. I'm in the background, right? So we'll just put all this random crap here. Not too much though. Okay, that's good enough. Let me just. No, that looks like finger paint. Okay, let's try it. Boom. All right, and this is only for the background. Let's try it out. Blur. That looks really cool, actually. Yeah, even the leaves. Wow. And I could actually like just the arrangement of the blur. Yeah, I can make it like more chaotic. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, that looks really good. I could even get as messy as I want to actually. I'm learning something, guys. Hey. So I can get really messy here. I did some other movie. I have to choose another movie for another one. The final film studies that we have to do. That's due tomorrow too. But he says we don't have to add tonal composition. We just gotta do a sequential shot. It could just be literally. It could just be the drawings. It doesn't have to have color. But I kind of want to do color, just to get in his good graces again. I gotta think of a movie though. I don't know. There's more people talking outside. What's going on? I hope they're not fighting. What can I do? The first one that I ever chose for this class was Hot Fuzz. It was the scene where he gets the ketchup packet and pretends to stab himself in the eye. That was actually pretty good. What was the other one? What was the other one? I think there was two of them though. One was like all we had to use was the color black and white, and then the other one was like the composition shot. No colors, just drawing. And for the composition, I chose the scene Matilda, where the Trunchbull, the head teacher, if you guys haven't seen it, she grabs this little girl by her pigtails and swings her around and throws her into like the garden of the school. The girl's alright. It's funny. It's a little dark humor in there, but I chose that. Ow. And for the black and white studies, I chose this really cool movie, Once Upon a Time in the West. Charles Bronson, Henry Fonda, the other actors that I can't remember them. That is a beautiful film. And it was on Netflix for a while, and then they took it down. Like last month, I believe. But thankfully, it was still around when I was doing my studies. They did take it down, so I'm thankful for that. But that was a really nice film. If you guys have a chance to watch it or find it somewhere, definitely watch it. It's really beautiful. It's really I would have to say that I like that movie more than any of Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name movies. That's saying a lot. That's it's just like, yeah, those are fighting words, boy. You would dare say that he's someone's better than Eastwood? Oh, maybe not better than Eastwood, but I just like the feel of the film. It was just something that I wasn't expecting, and just with characters that I didn't really expect to see. Because originally, I think for that film, that role that Charles Bronson took was supposed to be for Clint Eastwood, but he turned it down. I don't know why. I think because of the director or something. It's just not in bad terms between them two, but it was just a different director, and I don't know the reason why. But he turned it down, and they gave it to Bronson, and yeah, it's such a really nice film. I really like it. I love the music in it. I love how the actors play the roles. I should save this in case something happens. It's happened before. Um, I gotta get a drink, by the way. I have water. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not that thirsty anymore. I drank this water that I had, but it's at room temperature and it's been out on my desk since yesterday at noon, and you could taste that plastic, the steel plastic. Okay, this looks good. I'm not gonna keep the motion blurring yet. I want to do that to the end. And there's 8 minutes until The Last of Us is finally downloaded. Sweet golly willikers. Okay, that took like 10 minutes just to do the stupid background. I didn't do the girl yet, which is bad, but I just wanna, so that way I won't be jumping back and forth, between the face, I should call that, faces, and then background, even though you can't add color to these layers. I don't know why. Layer setting, yeah, I don't know why. Oh well. Okay. Oh, okay, what's this scene? More freaking plants, god damn it! Okay, this one was easier because these were like very far away. This is gonna be harder. I wonder what the other ones are. More flowers in the floor, and more flowers in the floor. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's do it anyways! Okay. And maybe I shouldn't go into so much detail. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, if anything, the color should still be the same as these. Yeah, that's kind of the same color, actually. Kind of, but a little lighter. So, 50%, it's going to be at 59. Let's see how it looks. Kind of the same. Okay, let's just cover this whole fucking thing. Oh man, if you guys are still watching, I want to say thank you for watching. This is actually really cool. Maybe I should do more of these though. I would do it when I'm doing my 3D model car, or so I have to do. I turned that in. It did not look good, but now I have to do another one. My final, I have to do a gun. It's somewhat easier, but not much. No, it has to be high poly, which means it has to have all these lines. I'm not even gonna bother drawing it. I'm not gonna bother drawing the gun, but it can't be. Look up if you guys are interested. Look up a low poly gun or anything. Like, for example, this is my final. Look up low poly submachine gun, and then you'll see, okay, this is a low poly submachine gun. Now look up high poly submachine gun, and you'll see that there goes a lot of work into making that. Because there's this one setting where he does, our instructor, to grade us, is he hits this thing called the smooth setting, and then it has to look good. If you don't do your lines right or anything, like all the things that are in the gun, it just turns into a different shape. It just turns into like a bunch of like spheres and all this stuff because it's so low poly that it doesn't have enough like edges and shit like that to really keep that form when it's softened. You guys, some of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but for those of you who do, that's my homework. So some of you guys who are like modelers, you're just like, oh, you poor boy. Or you're just like, I could do that. That's easy. A gun? Not dead. Let me just do that right now. 10 minutes. Done. Yeah, I can't do it in 10 minutes. Not yet, at least, but it makes me think of the times when just like, when it was just, when all I had to do was make a room and there wasn't too much work to go into that. Well, there was a lot of work to go into that, but that was when I was just very, very new to Maya. But I love it ever since then. I just wish that I could go back to the school, though. I wish I could go back to the school. Everyone else can probably stay home. I don't know. Just so I could focus. Him and the lab tech. The lab techs are really cool people there. They go around, like when the class starts, they go around and just like, is everything alright in here? Does anybody need fixing? Or do you guys need me to log you in if you can't? They're awesome people. They're like the heart of the school that I go to. Which, again, I will leave nameless for the sake of people not going to the school I'm attending. Or for the sake that some people who are attending know, like, actually do see this. It's just like, the school that I go to is called Gallifrey School of the Post-Production Notepads. I'm just saying things that I see around my room right now. And whoever goes to Gallifrey post-production of school notepads, they're like, I go there! I go there right now! Oh my god, Napalm goes to my school? I have to find him! I was like, oh shit. It's like when Spider-Man's identity is revealed. Yeah, it's like when every superhero is revealed. I don't really think of myself as a superhero, but yeah, I do have a secret identity my identity that I want to keep a secret. I don't want people to find out who I am, what I do on the side. There's some people that I have told that I do YouTube videos that I told them just like, I have a secret to tell you that I trust you. I'm Napalm. I'm Napalm X717 and I do YouTube videos. There's only like maybe 2 people that I told that to at the school that I go to. But yeah, there's some, like, I don't think people would be like, oh, you're a YouTuber? Oh, I don't think that would go well with some people. There was even one teacher of mine that didn't like YouTubers. She's like, anyone can be a YouTuber, you know? The stuff that we do here takes real skill and not YouTube. So don't do that. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that, guys. I hope none of you guys are YouTubers. Yeah, that was actually funny. It is like keeping a secret identity. It is. I will admit to say it. This is going to sound extremely nerdy, but I do kind of feel like Spider-Man in some way, you know, where I'm like Peter Parker, keeping this secret of mine, and only a few good friends know what I do. You know, except I've never had that occasion where like you know, it's just like, oh my god, that will never happen. Where it's just like, there's a video game right now on our computers that someone needs to stream. Who will do it? And I'd be like, I gotta go. Okay, just cover for me. And then just like, oh my god, it's Napalm. He's streaming the game. You know, I'm like, wait a minute. How come we don't see, you know, Josh and Nate? Why he's never in the same room when Napalm's around? Oh my god, could it be? Yeah, that's never gonna happen. I should use real pencil for this on the. How is that gonna look? That doesn't really look like a real pencil, but okay, well, whatever you say. Yeah, drawing plants is fucking hard. I don't know how people do it with, especially, oh, let me try a crayon. Can I change the spacing? Oh, noise. Noise would be good. Oh, there's a gap option. Brush blending mode. Okay, maybe not. Why? Let's do that. That could actually work, actually. Yeah, that could actually work. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. And then for here, we'll like do like really light. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. Huh. Oh, did that one person message me? I feel bad, like, messaging her. She said it's fine. I owe her food whenever this thing is over. This is direction to blur, but it's not the amount of blur that I want. Okay, area of... That would be good. Yeah, that's actually good, actually. So, the area of blur... How to blur? Oh, what about smooth? No. What? Okay. Well, we'll leave that alone for now. Okay. So, this and dish. And a little bit of dark right here. Bada bing, bada boom, people. This actually. Oh, wait. I think it finished downloading. It did. I think it did, yeah. Yes, The Last of Us Part 2 finished downloading, so now I can just literally. When does it come out? 19th. 5 days. In 22 hours. So that's when I can start playing this. I should turn off my PlayStation right now and I should get back to work. But I have some games that I want to finish. Destroy Humans 2, Life is Strange Before the Storm. I actually want to do... I don't want to do a walkthrough of that. I don't think you guys want to see me like, I'm Chloe Price, let's walk around. Oh man, that's so sad. Oh, because I already played the game and I don't think you want to see that. I kind of want to do a video essay though, because those games are really nice. They're like really nice, but they're also very sad. And like the endings, like for the first season and then the spin-off Before the Storm, I won't ruin it, but if you've played the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're just so heart-wrenching. I'm like, oh my god. It's those games where it's just like, do you really... it makes you think double... It makes you second-guess if you really made the right choices for the game. So I'm like, did I do the right thing? That's what I feel about those games. So, yeah. Yeah, I want to do something like a video essay for that, because I'm like, there's no game that's ever done that for me, actually. And it's a really good game. It just like hits home for some things, like some topics, you know. It's a game about, you know, like it touches upon the subject, a lot of subjects actually, like you know, drifting away from your friends, you know, like coming back to your hometown, you know, reconnecting with them, and it touches upon a lot of things, like, you know, like suicide and other dark... Wait, what did I do? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, other dark subjects that I don't want to get into. You should just play the game. Actually, they are heavy with some, you know, some stuff. Just a head warning. But yeah, it's a beautiful game that I really love. And last month I finished the first season, and it was just stuck with me. I was just thinking like, oh man, those kind of games that really make you think, that really sticks in your mind. Like when I try to watch something, it's like I gotta get my mind off of this game, man, and then I couldn't. I wasn't even paying attention to how that looked. That looks good. So yeah, and That actually doesn't. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Yeah, I spent 10 minutes on that. Holy shit! I gotta work faster because drawing the people is gonna take longer. Oh fuck! I'll just turn it in like that. It won't matter. Um, yeah, though they're good games. I haven't played season 2 yet, but it was on sale this week. It was like $39.99, but it's on sale for like $16. I'm like, fuck yeah! I could wait for it to like when it goes down to like $10 at some point, but that's gonna be like I want to say a year. When I finish Before the Storm, I'm gonna want to play season 2 immediately because some of the choices that you make in season 1, well, they don't read your save file. I know that they give you an option like, did you do this in season 1? Which ones of these options that you did? Which ones did you choose? And they kind of base it off of that because I feel like that would be too much work. Or that would be too complicated to script that in to have it read your previous save file. For a game like that, I think the good games that were able to successfully do that was the Mass Effect series. Another game that I have never played, but I have been recently. I beat the first one, and am currently trying to play the second one. I did get further, and yeah, they're really good games. But yeah, I'm really good at talking right now, like keeping up with subjects while I draw. But I'm not drawing that much. Holy shit! Bad Napalm. Um, yeah. What am I doing? Color the background. But yeah. But yeah. What am I doing? Was it this or was it the light pencil? It was the light pencil. Yeah, they did that with The Walking Dead. Season 1 with Clementine, if you guys remember who that is. Of course you do. Yeah, the season 1. Season 1 was the greatest Walking Dead series from Telltale Games. It was great. It was gut-wrenching. Your choices really... there weren't a lot of choices, to be honest. But some of them did affect the later episodes, you could say. Not tremendously, but there were some segments where you're just like, did I make the right choice? Oh my god. Well, that was like when they were kind of like experimenting with that. I think maybe Telltale Games was like the first ones to ever do that. You know, like the choice-driven games. I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But they probably like modernized it. They made it more popular. So yeah, the first season was great, and then season 2 came, and I wasn't so happy with that. Because before that, in between season 1 and season 2, there was a game called 300 Days or 700 Days, the DLC, and it was just one episode. It was a DLC. It was like an add-on or like a side game that took literally like maybe an hour to beat. And the thing that how they promoted it was just like all the choices that you make in this game will carry on to season 2. What will you choose, and will it affect Clementine's fate? And I'm like, oh my god! And you play like as 5 or 6 characters at some point. You know their side of the story to how they're dealing with the infected, and it was really cool actually. Like it was interesting. Like so I'm playing through them. I'm making these choices, and I'm just thinking like, oh man, I wonder how these guys are gonna come into play for season 2. I wonder if they're gonna like, some of these guys are gonna help Clementine, or maybe they're gonna like betray her, or maybe I should choose wisely. I should really be careful. And like I beat it, and I'm excited. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be really cool, like to see how their interactions are gonna be in the second season. And guess what? They hardly did shit. There was only one character that was really a big factor in the story. This one girl you play as, her name is Bonnie. She like joins your group or interacts with your group the most from the second episode to the rest of the season. She's the only person that really joins your party. But the thing is like what I just realized just now is that anything you do in the 300 days, she will always join you. Okay, so I'll just spoil it for 300 days. So the whole point of it is like based on the choices you make, they'll when it comes to the end game, like the last bit of the act for that game is like you have to get the survivors that you played as. They either join this one girl who's like scouting for survivors to join her at her camp, or they could probably like not join her at her camp. And I just, some will be like, oh, this one guy that I lost on the way here might be there. I'll join you. Or if not, or if like there's a choice where he could actually ditch you. It's like, that guy ditched me. I'm not going to join. Fuck that. Um, that girl that I mentioned, Bonnie, who's in the second season, she will join you no matter what, so that you don't really have a choice. And that's what they did with the second season. They didn't give us a choice. The only time you saw the survivors that joined the camp was them on patrol, watching over the camp. It's just like, who are these guys? Oh, they're the newcomers that this guy rescued or took hostage. And that's it. They don't add anything else to the story. Except for that one girl, she joins you, but that's it. That was such a big middle finger to me. I was just like, are you serious? And not only that, but the whole second season was shit. I didn't like it. I didn't like the direction they were going with that. I'm not trying! Ah! That's how mad I am. Yeah, they didn't do anything with that at all, and I was mad. I didn't like what they did. And that's The Walking Dead Season 2, which is not a very good game, guys. What is this? Let me try. That looks weird. I'll just stick with the... Did they message me back? Not yet. Oh, I was about to check my Discord. No! Don't get distracted, Napalm. I just gotta... At this point, it doesn't matter. At this point, I could probably just, like... do a little face. And it will probably still look good, but I gotta make some noise. Quiet. But what was I talking about? The Walking Dead and Life is Strange. Yeah. I think that was a good idea that they did that. They asked you like, what did you do in season 1? Instead of reverting back to your other save files. What was I gonna say? And yeah, they give you a cute little cameo based on what you chose. It's like, did you do this or did you do that? You did that. Okay, so we're gonna play this. And, I looked online. I didn't see the whole cutscene, but I saw like what it like mentioned. And like, oh, that is so heartwarming. I wanna get to that now. And yeah, so. Oh God. Okay. Let's try it out. I think I'll get to that last background and maybe I'll stop this video. I don't think you guys want to hear me ramble on. That looks good! I like it! That looks awesome. Okay, so just do that with this. With Rose the Hat. I gotta add noise to that background. Okay, I found a way to cheat this. Okay, let's color pick that. And we're gonna... Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong size. I'm gonna color in Rose the Hat's background. Honestly, he said this shouldn't take long. It should not take more than 15 minutes just to like color everything in. Don't spend too much time. And I really shouldn't, because I really need to get to my other assignments, which I'm nowhere near done. One of them, like I said, is composition studies. It doesn't have to be as extended as this, but I kind of want to, though. I kind of want to put in that effort. And also, I have to retweak my final. I don't know to what extent. I actually gotta, lucky for me being like, the guy, the YouTuber who records video games. I have video recorded sessions of the class, so that makes it easier. But it's also made me a little lazy because because usually when they're like, "Oh, I'm recording this," I could just like I'll just like break open a comic book and start reading it, and I'll be like, "I'll listen to this later. It doesn't affect me now," and that's bad. That's why I'm in this predicament. That's why I feel like I'm gonna fail my other modeling class. Oh God, that was stupid. And I hope I really I gotta figure out a way to like pay for my other classes. I might have to like drop. I'm in 4 classes, and those 4 classes cost 8,200 something, and that's a lot. I was thinking about taking out a loan for that, but I would have to pay it after I finish that quarter, and I don't think I could do that. So I would have to drop classes, 2 of them. And if I drop 2, I would have to pay 4,000. That's still a lot, but it's doable because I feel like ooh, I'll be put on a payment plan. I have to pay 2,000 upfront when I sign up for that, and then over time, thankfully, over gracious amounts of time within the months, I could pay it. So hopefully, I gotta do really good on YouTube. Like I gotta post some good YouTube videos, and what the fuck is just smeared shit? I gotta post good YouTube videos so I can like get revenue. I might have to ask my parents for help for the 2 classes, or I want to try to squeeze in 3. Ah, that's 6,000. Fuck. Ah! Yeah, because one of the classes could help me in terms of like the YouTube thing. Because I was thinking I could. It's digital sculpting, which you use ZBrush, and I was like, I could use that to learn how to make mods on my own. But I can't do that to my parents. I have to take 2. I have to. I don't want them to sacrifice that much, you know, because once I get into the program and I sign up for a loan, they'll be able to like pay for that loan within the year. Well, I have to pay it after a year, I think, or after 2 years. I don't know how the whole nitty-gritty details of it, but if I were to pay it, like take out a loan for like just the term, I'd have to pay it pretty soon, so I can't do that to them. It's like my plan is hopefully, I mean, it's not a set in stone plan. It might fail, but I want to try. I'm definitely going to get a job at some point to help pay that off. But if I make good YouTube videos, like really good, I could save up a lot. I would definitely have to really hold back on spending and just save that up for the end of the term or end of my sessions until I graduate. And hopefully by then I'll have a good amount saved up, and I'll be able to pay that amount, and I won't have to suffer in terms of paying the loans. I won't have to be scrambling about like, I gotta find a job to do with this and that. Oh, do I need my leg that much? How much does a leg cost in the market? I don't want to do that. I don't want to put my parents through that sacrifice, because they will do it. They're awesome people. They would definitely do that, and I am so thankful for that. But I don't want to put them through that. I want to try to get as far as I can on my own, and then maybe ask for the help at some point, which might be for this term. But after that, I really gotta set up a plan for myself. So I got a lot, and I really gotta focus. You know, I paid a lot of money for this class. Do you think I'm gonna fail? That's all that money that went down the drain. Okay, this doesn't look good, but it'll do. Let me put a little noise on the lake. No, it's not dark enough. There we go. Okay, 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 okay. That looks pretty good. It looks okay, but definitely better than just this finger paint crap. Okay. How long have I been talking? I think I've been talking for like a good hour, because I started like with the Last of Us pre-order download happening. I think I'm gonna end it here. This video of me rambling on, doing my homework. Just some random thing. Just to keep me focused, and I definitely did a lot more than I thought I would. Let me just, you know what, I should, before I can truly call it a day, let me just fix this back. And God, this looks horrible. Okay. This is fun though, actually. I might want to do this later on. Oh, when I work on my portfolio. Yes. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, the counselor that I have, he's really cool. He's really nice. I feel bad for him because I'm always turning in shit. I was just like, well, this helped me get into the program, and it's obviously, I know from the bottom of my heart it's not good. But I'm hoping that they would pull some strings, just like, well, this guy's taking some 3D classes, why don't we just let him in? But I know that it has to be good. I feel so bad for my counselor. He's just like, I'm pretty sure he's just like trying to like find the most polite words to say that it sucks, but it's just, he can't. And he's a really great guy. Really, really great. And I appreciate his patience with me. Yeah, but I really have to do good on... That's it, my 3D models could be part of the portfolio. I could add that. And then I could do some gesture drawings. What am I doing? What am I doing? I really gotta make this quick. I can't dilly-dally for long. What time is it? It's 10:21. So we'll add some of this crap right here. More noise. More noise. These will be the shadows of the bushes are. And then maybe some little... These are like where the flowers are, and then maybe some little bleach right here. That's actually kind of looking good. Okay, and then a little dark smudges right here. I'm pretty sure some artist out there who's watching, you know, someone who's probably way better at drawing than I am, is just like shaking with their head right now. Tisk, tisk. This is not art. This is just scribble. It is, but I'm a little desperate right now. All right, let's see how it looks with some motion blur. Looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. But there's some paint that needs to go behind her though, because yeah, we need a... Whoa! My God. That made me jump. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I don't know if they set off any fire alarms. There are some, I think they were like M80s or M19s or whatever they're called. They're those small fucking little ones that can shake the whole street. They've set those off before, and I could actually feel it when I'm working, you know, I'm drawing, and then I could just like feel like a little jolt. Or like, okay, wow. You guys, I don't know if you guys heard that. I wonder if they're making any car alarms go off. Okay, next picture. I'm expecting another one. I should be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared, you son of a bitch. Just a little schmutz. Little schmutz right here. Little schmutz. And, oh, God, that's big. That's what she said. Got a bit of olive oil. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's this guy who supposedly ordered... Wait, what? Oh, that's in the face of him. Okay. It's this one guy who's a... Am I doing the right one? I keep interrupting. It's this guy who is supposedly Gordon Ramsay's mentor, or he taught Gordon Ramsay how to cook. He was like the mentor who taught him like the tricks and stuff and how to cook. Like, Gordon Ramsay, this is how you cook. You gotta do this and you gotta do that. You know, I don't know what his accent is. But recently I saw this, well, it's an old donkey video where he's playing VR, but he keeps showing clips of this one guy who keeps adding like a fuck ton of olive oil to his dishes. And it's literally that. It's just like him, like, it's like, we're gonna cook up this rice and chicken and a little bit of olive oil. And I'm like, okay, cool. That seems nice. And then like a few minutes later, it's like, okay, let it fry. A little bit of olive oil. I was like, oh shit, that might be a little too much, but you're the chef. I'll maybe do that. And then like a few minutes later, it's like, cheers. Dish is done. A little bit of olive oil. Holy fuck! What are you doing? And yeah, it was funny. Check it out. Yeah. Oh, this actually looks way better. This might look good to me, but when I show it to my teacher tomorrow, he'd be like, what? Okay, let's see how this looks. This looks like someone's finger painting. Some kid's finger painting. Okay. Yeah, definitely looks better than what I had before. Okay. Okay, so I am a fish. I'm just gonna add some stuff here. Or maybe not oil paint. It's just I feel another one coming. I heard a distant slight firework off at the distance go off, so that prepare for a big one. That was a car door slamming, but some wise ass might think it's funny. I'm gonna set off this firework. Idiot. Poor dogs, by the way, though. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that's good. Oh, I need to take a break. I need to probably get some food and drink something that's not room temperature that's been sitting out for a day. But this is fun, actually. I feel like I might want to do this a little more. Just something simple, like a quick little break from the video games and stuff. And yeah, but this definitely helped me focus on doing my homework. So in a way, thank you guys to those of you who have watched me draw aimlessly and just jabber on for a good hour and a half. I really appreciate it. You know, it was a bit of nonsense, but I like it. It was therapeutic for me. You know, just being able to just talk. It was kind of like a Draw My Life, but not really. I was thinking about doing a Draw My Life for the subscriber specials, but I'm just like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So this is better. Just me doing homework, and maybe next time I'll just drawing for the fuck of it. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. You know, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this. If I do, then go. If you're watching, thank you. This is really fun. Anyways, that's it for guys. I gotta go get something to drink, take a break, and I will go back to work on this on my own time. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.